specifically wrote, like some of the arcs in Clone Wars that were his writing, not just producing, like his writing. A lot of them suck.
So then, where's his hype
is
from
good.
then? Where's his hype from then?
Why does he have the hype? He's the creator of Clone Wars. He's the creator of Clone Wars, and he was basically like same thing with Kathleen Kennedy. He was George Lucas's lapdog. Yo, what's up, Rolando?
What's up? No, but and then people credit him for writing parts of Zuko's arc in the Avatar show too. So I guess people just like view him as this like genius when it comes to writing. But I
don't think
I never saw him in that way.
I don't think any of the Star Wars normies that are out there spewing all this shit about Filoni, not even just normies, like theory. Like, I don't think Star Wars theory is out there going, like, talking about Filoni the way that he is and Favreau the way that he is because of Avatar The Last Airbender. I don't think I think people look back at Clone Wars with rose-colored glasses and see it as, like, this phenomenal show because it's not Disney, and it is better written than most of the Disney shit, but it ain't Andor. Like, that, to me, I literally said to Roman, and I think I've said it on this show, that after Andor Season 2, Clone Wars has gotten fucking shot down so many pegs. So many pegs. Because we didn't have anything else, right? The only Star Wars show we had was 2003 Clone Wars, which was all action and barely any dialogue, which is phenomenal. Tartakovsky's awesome. That's a very niche thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So then we had Clone Wars, and we all grew up with it. Rose-colored glasses again, right? We all grew up with it. So we're watching Clone Wars, we're like, wow, this is all great. This is all great. This is all great. Then we get Rebels, and we're like, there's some great parts, but right? And then
Resistance.
You're given something like Andor, and you're like, well, I want more of that.
Uh-huh.
It's like if you're eating McDonald's every day, then someone gives you a Del Frisco steak. You're going to be like, well, why the fuck have I been eating McDonald's every day?
Right.
And, like, that's how I feel about Clone Wars now. And I'm like, when you go back, like, there is some amazing shit in Clone Wars. I love the show. Don't get me wrong. But I want more like Andor and less like Clone Wars. If you're going to give me more like Clone Wars, focus on the fucking clones. If you're going to make a show called The Bad Batch and focus on the clones rebelling against the Empire, maybe actually do, I don't know, the Clone Rebellion from the fucking novels.
We were saying that they were going to do that, and then they fucking didn't.
They didn't. You're going to bring Mount Tantus in, but again, it's another Dave Filoni jerk-off party because he's like, look, I put Scorch from the Republic Commandos in there, and he dies like a bitch. Look, I gave you guys Mount Tantus from the EU. Isn't that cool? Yeah, Mount Tantus is cool when they're doing Mount Tantus shit there. Not just having a ton of fucking kids sit in a room and fucking click on a cube. That's
playing
gay.
With blocks, yeah.
That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be kept at Tantus. In fact, Force users are persecuted across the galaxy now because of your empire. You can literally just do it on the street. And people would walk past and be like, fuck you, Jedi. Fuck you. You don't have to hide that you're testing Force users. The whole galaxy is cool with it at this point. And if they're not cool with it, what the fuck are they going to do to stop you?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing, because you are the fucking Empire. So when there's things that you have to hide, like, I don't know, not a fucking Zillow beast. Why would that be on Tantus? Why?
I could see them hiding like the creation of like Star Killer.
Yes.
I could see that.
No, or maybe, I don't know, what they did in the original books, which was Jorus Sabaoth, who was the actual only time they actually were able to clone a Force sensitive, because you can't do it, Disney. You can't do it. Stop trying to make it possible for people to fucking do it. You can't do it. They've proved it. In fact, there's a whole video game series that proves it called The Force Unleashed. And guess what? There's also a book series with a character that I just mentioned, Jorus Sabaoth. And Jodo Sabaoth is a clone of an old Republic Jedi that Thrawn clones, and it loses its fucking mind and becomes God. It thinks of itself as God. It becomes this very powerful, uncontrollable force. That's the type of shit that happens on Tantus. And that's why Thrawn has his Salamiri. His Salamiri is that big yellow lizard, which they never fucking gave him because they won't do it. They won't give him an Salamiri because then he can't be killed. He can't be killed by a Force user. So they won't give him an Salamiri. But that's the whole fucking point, that he has an Salamiri, because he is cloning a fucking Force user, which is impossible to do. So he's the smartest motherfucker in the galaxy. Maybe next to Palpatine, but he's the smartest motherfucker in the galaxy, maybe right there with Palpatine. And so Thrawn is sitting there going, okay, if this is what we're doing, I'm going to make sure I have all my bases covered. So I'm going to go to this dangerous-ass fucking planet where everything, all the animals are Force-sensitive, and it's dangerous as shit, and I'm going to catch this fucking lizard and keep one as a pet. And why am I going to do that? Because this lizard, because everything on the planet is Force sensitive, this lizard has over time developed a negative Force bubble around it through adaptation. It is developed to use the Force to make itself invisible. So the Force doesn't work on it. So when it's being hunted by predators that use the Force, they can't catch it. It has a Force repellent around it. They have to use physical means, these creatures, to catch them. So what did he do? He's like, fuck it. That should apply to a Jedi. And it does. And it does. So he keeps a fucking lizard that's chilling around his neck at all times. That's his pet. That's his best fucking friend, his Salamiri. And he loves it. And no one can use the Force on him. Luke tries to Force choke him. It doesn't work.
Genius.
Luke tries to Force push him. It doesn't work. So why doesn't Thrawn have an Salamiri in any of the canon stuff that he's in?
Because so that they can kill him.
Someone can kill him. So that someone can kill him. So that eventually someone can kill him. And how does he die? How does he die in the books? Do you remember, Roman? What I told you? It ain't the rebel.
It takes like a Herculean effort, right?
It takes does. It takes more than a Herculean effort, and they're losing. They're losing. Mm-hmm. There's it takes a Herculean effort, and they're still losing. Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, they're all losing. All of them. Everyone's getting fucked over. Everything is going to shit. Thrawn is in control of most of everything. He's going to be the new emperor, basically. And then the Chiss Ascendancy is going to come in and basically take over everything. That would have been what would happen, right? So Thrawn's going to win. Thrawn is absolutely going to win until his bodyguard Rook finds out what the Empire really did to his planet.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this. Yeah.
And mid-conversation with Thrawn, he throws a knife right into his chest and kills him.
That's the only way.
Luke wasn't going to be able to do it. Han wasn't going to be able to do it. Leia wasn't going to be able to do it. Chewie wasn't going to be able to do it. It had to literally be the only person he would never expect.
Isn't that the story where Luke is like taking like Star Destroyers out of like the fucking sky?
No, that is actually, I think that does happen. No, that's New Jedi Order. That's like the whole 14 books or 16 book series in like the New Jedi Order, because that is after the Thrawn trilogy.
Okay. No, but I'm saying if Luke got like a Star Destroyer and threw it at Thrawn, it wouldn't kill him. It wouldn't.
Well, no, that would, but Luke wouldn't be able to use the Force on Thrawn physically. Like Luke can't pick Thrawn up and throw him, but he can throw shit at him.
Yeah. Why didn't he just do that?
Yeah, he could throw shit at him.
Why didn't he just do that? Like,
you can't
why
get
didn't
to
he get?
him. No one can get to
Okay.
him. And even if you could get to him, there is a scene where Luke gets to him, and Luke goes to force choke him. It doesn't fucking work.
A lightsaber wouldn't work on him?
It would work on him if you could get near him.
Okay.
He ain't gonna let you get near him, though. He's got Drew Sabayoth standing right next to him, firing force lightning out of every orifice on his body. He's got this force clone that he told is God.
Yeah.
It loves him. It loves him. And then it doesn't. But it does for a while.
But, like, the thing is
Thrawn
that...
would be unbeatable if they gave him the East Salamiri with the retarded-ass characters that we have on the good side right now in the Mandoverse. So you're telling me that Ahsoka and Sabine are going to be able to fucking do anything against Thrawn?
And then Cal.
Maybe this Thrawn, because he's also retarded. Because he's like, I made us lose so that we could win because we're losing. And they're like, is that a strategy? And he goes, yes, because I planned that we're going to lose.
And then Cal's going to show up.
And he's like, yes, we're losing because I want us to lose so that later we can win because we lost. And it's like, that's not a strategy. He's retarded. Thrawn is a retard. And he's also fat. Fuck you. Fuck you for giving him a fucking gut. You know what, Lars Mikkelsen? Work out a little bit. This is a character that we've actually seen in canon in Rebels, in the Rebels TV show, that in his free time, he studies artwork and works out. That's all he does. He studies artwork and works out. He studies cultures and works out. That's it. So I don't want you to tell me that how the fuck did this guy who has been stuck for 10 plus years on a planet in the middle of Bumblefuck with nothing but a Star Destroyer and his troops, who should mostly all be dead, by the way. How did he get a gut? What is he eating? What is he eating? What is he eating?
It should have been Christian Bale. He actually would have gotten into shape.
I know.
For it.
I know. Lars Mikkelsen looks the part, but Christian Bale looks better. Also, Christian Bale doesn't have a gut. I've never seen him, except for when he purposely got himself fat for that role. Yes, for the one role where he got himself fat.
Yes.
I'm not talking about that, though. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like,
no. General, if he had to, he would have gotten shredded for Thrawn. If he had to.
Thrawn is shredded. So is Tarkin, by the way. Yeah. So is Tarkin. If Tarkin takes his fucking shirt off, he's a ripped old man, bro. Like, if you were to recast Tarkin, I would recast him as the guy who plays Korich in Avatar. The general.
Yeah.
Give him a British accent. But, like, that's how Tarkin looks. Like, he's, like, 60, but he's fucking ripped.
But, like, here's my thing, right? So, going back to the Bad Batch for, like, a second
here. Hold on, 1 second. Here's my point. Even though they're military commanders, they can fight. A lot of people don't, because most commanders and shit in Star Wars and all these sci-fi things and everything, they can't fight. Kirk in Star Trek can kick ass, right? But you have other characters that just sit on the bridge crew. They don't fight. Like, Thrawn is like Kirk. Tarkin's like Kirk. They can throw hands with a fucking Force user. Tarkin actually threw hands with Vader. Just saying.
Yeah.
Because Palpatine made them do it because they kept beefing. So Palpatine put them both on a planet and told them to fight.
And they tie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tie. Tarkin ties with Vader. Ties.
Yeah.
At the age of 60. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. But to the point about the Bad Batch, I remember on this show, before you went into rehab, we were literally like speculating about how, it's going to be like the Bad Batch and Rex, and they're all, going to fight against the like Tantus clones and shit like that. And we were speculating about like Hemlock and his hand and his like fucking glove and shit like
Yeah, what
that.
the fuck?
Like there
Nothing
was
came of that. Nothing came of his hand.
yeah. Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
came of his hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing came of anything that like we thought that like we literally got swerved and then like
Check on his hands,
afterward
bro. It's just like
you and me both
no,
said
that's Schrodinger's hand. That's Schrodinger's hand. Because it's like he's got a glove on it, but what's under it? We don't know. But there's a mystery to it. But is there a hand under there or not? We won't know until the glove comes off. But it
right.
doesn't ever come
But
off. It's Schrodinger's fucking hand. It's retarded.
but the point that I'm making is that I remember you and me were so like disappointed after like because of like, all that they had been building to. But like the thing about Filoni is he thinks he's such a fucking genius by swerving the fucking audience. But that's not that's not
We subverted your expectations. That's exactly what fucking Ryan Johnson always says. I wanted to subvert expectations. That it's the fucking mystery box shit. It's like it's all the shit that bad reboot does. Bad robot. I call them bad reboot because that's what they are.
Yeah.
That's everything that they do. It's the mystery box. It's always mystery box. Literally, he says it. J.J. Abrams says it, and Ryan Johnson is a fucking idiot. People were like, I don't know, I liked Looper. And I'm like, did you? Did you, though? Go back and watch it. Go back and watch Looper and tell me you enjoyed it.
Honestly, Looper is not good. It's really not that good.
Yes, neither is Glass Onion. Go back and tell me that Glass Onion's fucking good or Knives Out is good. Go ahead. Go rewatch them. Rewatch it and actually sit there and look at it critically and tell me it's written well. It's not. It came out during COVID and people were like, oh my God, Chris Evans is in it? Chris Evans is the bad guy. He's not actually the bad guy? Oh, wow. It was actually it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. He's a bad director. He's bad. And I would love Disney. Do it. Do it. No fucking balls. You'll never cancel his fucking trilogy, so release it. Let him have it.
You want the Ryan Johnson trilogy?
Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do.
Why?
Absolutely.
For what?
For this, what we're doing right now. Do you know, Roman, could you imagine if we broke down one of those movies?
That would actually be a gold mine.
If we broke down even one of those movies. We could break down The Last Jedi right now and go for fucking 6 hours. If longer. Longer. I could spend a 12-hour stream talking about The Last Jedi. I'm pretty sure we could if we went through and EFAP'd it. I'm pretty sure we could. Could you imagine what we could do with a Ryan Johnson fucking trilogy?
Oh my God. That would be crazy.
I want them to do it because it'll just prove to everybody how shit they are. I don't know how it's not proven already, but I want them to. Please. Release it. Release it. You know what? Fuck it. Remake the OT too. Do that. Do it all. Because we know you're going to.
Stop.
They're going to. You know Warner Brothers. You know Warner Brothers is chomping at the bit to remake Lord of the Rings. You know they are. You know they are.
Yes. Yeah.
100% they are.
They are.